SWAT came to your high school?
Yeah, that was a riot.
So your dad saw School of Rock
Yeah.
and was upset you didn't tell him you were in it.
Yeah, that was
You met
funny.
Hilary Duff? Dude, you can't leave my house. This is amazing. I'm so glad that you are here because I have one of my favorite new comedians in Los Angeles, Brooke Ashley. What's up, Brooke?
Hello, governor.
I think you are hilarious.
Thank you.
Every time I see you on stage, it makes me smile, and that's why I brought you here. So where did you grow up?
I am a ballet girl, so I am from like Sherman Oaks, Studio City, Van Nuys. Like,
Do you have any siblings?
I don't. It's just me.
You're the first only child we've had, and you still needed attention.
Yeah, man. Thanks for pointing that out. That's cool.
Since you didn't have any siblings, I don't know what to say. This has never happened. You, by de facto, were the biggest troublemaker since you were the only one.
I was actually a goody-goody.
Okay.
I don't think I was like spoiled, but I definitely had an opportunity to grow, and like I was exposed to everything. I tried everything. I did ballet, I did
cool.
karate, I was in drama, I was in music.
Which one of those would you say is the most you? Ballet, karate? Like, which childhood activity do you have like the best?
Like the musical theater, like the acting,
that's
and that
cool.
kind of thing. Like I loved that.
Did you do any big shows as a kid?
I did a couple things here and there.
What were they?
My favorite was I did this like commercial with Ellen. Ellen DeGeneres. Like really close to like after she came out. Okay, so I think her mom was doing the commercial, and I remember being in the commercial with her mom, or like kind of being around her mom, and then I'm not sure if Ellen, I don't even remember that tough, honestly. I was like,
well, how old were you when this happened?
I was like 11, but I had done I was like the auditioning girl. So I had done so many and tried, out for so much.
I feel like that's an age where there just could have been someone named Ellen, and you're like, that's Ellen. You know what I mean?
Also true. Also true, because why would me, 12-year-old Black Brooke, know who Ellen was and that she just came out? Came out of what? I was 12. Like, came out of what? What are you talking about? Yeah, no.
So you grew up in LA and you were auditioning a lot.
Yeah.
Did you meet any celebs as a kid or any famous people?
I met Hilary Duff. That was
You met Hilary Duff?
That was funny.
I am so jealous.
Yeah, that was cool. I was a really big Lizzie McGuire fan.
Me too. I had her poster on my wall till my wife made me take it down.
That's wife? That was okay.
Yeah, it was 2 hours ago.
I'm sure
really
that was
sad.
like sticky and stuck to the wall.
Yeah,
cool. Cool.
No, Hilary Duff was awesome. So what was that like, meeting her?
I was hefty. I was a large child, and I was at the Gap, and she was at the Gap, and she was shopping for jeans, and I was like, I like lost my shit. I like literally charged at her, and I was like, and I know she was like,
That's like I saw at Target the mom from Everybody Loves Raymond. And she was buying diapers, and something in me was like, oh my God, that's her.
Yeah.
This is the best day of my life.
Yeah. There's also people, I have a question that I used to ask people, like, what would you rather do? Would you rather be known for like one iconic project, or would you rather be known for like 3 or 4 roles that were like not really big, but like, I
think as a kid, who I really wanted to be was Jack Black.
Great.
Why did you do that? Did you see that face? I think there's a story here.
I have an irrational hate for Jack Black. He has done nothing. He has done nothing but exist, but still, fuck that guy. I don't know.
But I love Jack Black.
He seems like a kind man. I've heard
He
nothing.
does.
I've heard nothing but good things about him.
So you've never met him?
No.
But just for some reason.
So my dad was like in and out of my life, and at one point he called, and he was upset with me. And
Your dad called.
And he was like, wow, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell me? And I was like, why? We were so mad at me and my mom. And we were like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I saw the movie. And we were like, what movie? And he was like, I saw School of Rock. I know you were in it. What? So my dad, he at one point confused me for the little fat Black girl in School of Rock.
So you were not in School of Rock?
Not at all. Not at all. I was just a fat and black child. That was it. That was it. I was hefty. You know?
Your dad...
Yeah, no, clearly we had a great bond.
So your dad saw School of Rock and was upset you didn't tell him you were in it.
Yeah.
And you were never in it?
No.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
No wonder you hate Jack Black.
Yes. No, yes.
That's got to make you laugh though, right? So I think we figured out why you have a hatred of Jack Black.
You know, it's fine. He, like I said, he said nothing to me.
That girl doesn't look anything like you.
Not
I can
at all.
picture.
Not at all. Shout out to old girl. No shade. I'm very attractive.
Yeah.
I don't even know what she looks like as an adult.
You're a cutie.
I don't even know what she looks like as an adult. I was a funny looking child. I grew into my head. So there's that.
So you didn't really have a relationship with your dad.
He was in and out. He's really talented. Like I sing, he sings. I feel like I get a little bit of my voice from him. He had like some weird swaggy kind of like Miami like Vice kind of vibe.
Do you have any happy memories with your dad? Like a memory you can think of that's like, well, at least we have that.
I have been told this story by my dad. So I think this happened.
Okay.
But I'm not sure because he's so big and like dramatic and like he like embellishes so much. So one of my first memories is like me being like a baby and like car seat age still, and my dad was in front of me and I was eating cereal and he had like turned around in the front seat of the car and was like kind of poking at me and like messing with me or whatever, and I just was like over it. And then I go and I take my cereal and I just throw it, I put it on top of his head, and I just like, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like me.
Well, he's like going down the 405.
Yeah, like, you know, and I'm just like,
he's got milk dribbling down his nose and his eyes,
and
Lucky Charms coming out of his ears.
From what I believe I remember. I don't know, it's crazy. No,
so
no.
So that's the happy memory, causing near death in a car.
That sounds like me. That's very on brand.
So you were the troublemaker.
Very on brand. No, I just can't drive. No. Why are you trying to make me a bad person? I'm a lovely human being.
She is. That's why she's here.
Lovely. A little parched.
What kind of kid were you in school?
I was very chatty. I was the fat friend.
You were the Rebel Wilson of the...
I was like, I thought I was funny. I was very opinionated.
Yeah.
Everybody in my group was cute. You know, I've always been cute. Okay, all right. I ain't ever been ugly. I've been big, but I ain't ever been ugly. I was like kind of witty and had a lot of opinions, and I was also huge, and like all my friends were kind of hot, so I was like the dragon lady.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you had to befriend me to get to the bitches.
Right.
You know, so that was fun.
You were the pimp of the harem.
I liked. See now, why do you keep doing? I said dragon lady. You said pimp.
That's the same thing, right?
I ain't never been no pimp. Okay, stop doing that.
Sorry to blow your cover. Sorry to blow your cover.
Stop it.
If the government's watching, definitely not a pimp. 100%.
No, you know, but I got some hoes. No, play, no. That was funny. I did musical theater. I played volleyball.
Okay. Did your school have any like urban legends or scandals?
Yeah, we had a riot.
You had a riot?
Yeah, high school.
In your high school, there was a riot?
My high school, there was SWAT came.
SWAT came to your high school?
Yeah, there was a riot.
Did someone call you a pimp? Like, what happened?
Oh, my God. Burn it down! No. Hoes unite! No, that's crazy. No. I don't know the cause, but I remember, like, a lot of people got arrested.
Were you there that day?
Yeah, and I remember seeing, like, guys in the whole gear and the guns and shit.
You saw, like, tactical gear?
Oh, absolutely.
Coming down the hall with, like, a shotgun?
Crazy. And I was like, oh. And we had to go and, like, do the thing where you run into your classroom and they lock the door.
Right.
And then we were in there for, like, 4 hours. And, yeah, my mom was, like, losing her shit outside.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wild. Was there shooting taking place in the halls?
I think so. There was a big fight, and I think a couple kids got stabbed.
Okay.
And then the other kids who were like doing the stabbing, like when the melee got broken up, those kids ran off, and everyone was just looking for who did it and whatever. And yeah.
So that's the only scandal at your school, hopefully. I was not a summer camp kid. Were you a summer camp kid?
I was a latchkey kid.
What does that mean?
So that's just like when you come home from school, you would like take care of yourself. Like my mom, like I walked home. You know what I mean? So after that,
what did you have like a single working mom? Is that what's going on? Okay, yeah.
So the older I got, I just was just chilling at home and doing my own thing. Just fat and happy.
How would you describe your mom?
My mom's dope.
Hell
the older I've gotten, the more I'm like appreciate my mom. She was my mom was crazy to me. My mom was crazy to me, okay?
Right.
But to everyone else, she was a cool mom. Like a lot of kids wanted to hang out at my house.
Was your house the party house then?
No, it wasn't the party house, but it was like you could come to my house and like everybody would just be at my house kicking it for like 4 or 5 hours, just
Right.
doing nothing, just talking.
Was your
or
mom
whatever.
silly, serious, always working?
When I was growing up, my mom was pretty serious, but she liked me and she liked being a mom.
Right.
Like I could tell my mom enjoyed being a mom and
Right.
enjoyed being a parent.
She sounds like the kind of mom that would be upset if you got like a B+ on your report card.
I mean, all I did was get B+, so that was she wasn't that mad. She was not that mad.
Who was like the biggest personality in your family circle? Or
my dad? I mean, not my dad. My uncle is like my dad. He doesn't like it, but I call him my Uncle Daddy. No. He just no. That's my guy. He's the sense of humor. He's very light and positive and joyful and loves to laugh and loves music. He was a DJ.
Would he ever take you to shows or anything?
Oh yeah. I would be there.
Cool.
Yeah, I would help him like with the equipment or like, you know what I mean? Like I was kind of like I would like to call myself a hype. Like, you know what I mean? Like
you were
I
the
would
hype guy, the
you know
hype
what I mean?
girl?
I was like, yeah, not on the mic, like out there. You know what I mean? I was in the circle. Like
you
what
were making
we doing?
it happen.
What we doing?
You were the party fluffer for sure.
That's
What?
your terminology for everything. I ain't never been no fluffer. I ain't never fluffed nothing.
What kind of stuff would your uncle DJ Daddy hear?
Birthday parties, company events, like weddings, like personal things.
Were there any that stick out as the most memorable?
It's not something that he was DJing, but there was a company event that we went to that like all of like the same. It was a company, it was a company event, so it was all the same people.
Yeah.
And one of his coworkers had like twin daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to this lake. I think it was like Lake Balboa or something like that. I think it was there. And we were in like these canoes and we got stuck.
What?
Like,
you got stuck on the water?
Yeah. I think
what happened?
I think homegirl dropped one of the
she dropped the paddle?
oars, the paddles.
In the boat with her?
Yeah. I think it was me and one twin. And then the other twin had to go and like was in a separate like canoe thing and like went and got a different thing and then rode all the way back to like give us
you
that.
Had to get towed?
Yeah. So I was just like, bruh, this is crazy.
How old were you when that happened?
I think I was like 14. And the funniest thing about that is like I was, like I said, still hefty. And I was like concerned that like, oh, I'm too, like I'm going to like make the boat topple over. You know what I mean? Like
you're
I was
not going to make it topple
I don't know. I was
over.
a child. I was a big bitch. That's like, those are my concerns. Never did I think like, oh, we're going to drop the paddle and like have to
Did you have
wait.
a paddle too?
Yes. And the other twin dropped her paddle.
So you were just going in a circle?
Yes. And I was like, and something in me was like, no, I'm going to, the harder I'm going to get it. I'm going to paddle harder. And I just was like circling harder. Just whirlpool.
That's hilarious. Did you have grandparents?
Yeah. My grandmother, I learned a lot from her. She had a cool life. And
what made your grandma's life so cool?
Lived a lot. My grandma spent most of her life in Alabama. My grandma was really beautiful, so she was like really cool when she was growing up.
Did you ever get to visit her in Alabama?
Yeah, I went to Alabama all the time.
You did?
Yeah, holidays,
What's that
summers, like different like Orange Bowls, football game. Yeah. It was polar opposite of my life out here in California, so I enjoyed it a lot.
Right.
And I was only there for like for a controlled amount of time. You know what I mean? Like I knew I was only gonna be there for 3 months. I was like, let's turn up for 3 months. Like,
you'd go for that long?
Yeah, for like summers or like a month or like or
was
be
your
there for
mom
3
there
weeks.
too, or you were just there with grandma?
No, we would all go. Like
Okay.
we would all go and be down there for 3 weeks or and that kind of thing. And it was cool. I have mostly boy cousins, so that's cool. As an only child,
Are they
they've
all
been
in
going down
Alabama?
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was a polar opposite. So
Did you have a cousin that was like the cousin with the knives, or just like a wild cousin?
I was so mean to my cousin Ryan. Shout out to cousin Ryan.
What up, cousin Ryan?
I feel so bad. He's cool. He's a wrestler.
Your cousin's a wrestler?
He's a wrestler.
Like a professional wrestler?
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah, he's cool.
Did you ever wrestle him as a kid?
No, but I used to beat him up, and I don't remember why, and I feel so bad, bro. I feel like I'd be blocking out trauma. You know
you ever
what I mean?
see any of his matches, him losing, you're like, I would totally whip that guy's ass?
No, he's huge. Well, he's not as tall as me, but like he's
beefy?
He's solid.
Do you remember a time in particular that you did whip his ass, since you remember whipping his ass?
He had been pissing me off all day or all afternoon, and then all of a sudden there was a bug on the back of his head, and I was like, and I like knocked the shit out of him. And I was like, there was a bug.
And he limped away and said, I need to learn how to
and he started
defend
crying.
myself.
And he like ran off to my uncle.
How old
my
were
family.
you guys at that point?
probably like 13.
Okay. And he's
He was, like,
younger than
11.
you?
Yeah, he's probably like
Okay.
10 or 11.
You did audition a lot. Do you remember like a first role you booked?
My most favorite role that I booked was actually like not even like a job like that. It was like musical theater. And I was Marty
Mm-hmm.
in Grease.
Did you always know you wanted to do theater and comedy growing up?
I always knew I was going to do something in the entertainment business just because that was the only way I could express myself. That was the only way that I could like dress the way I want, do my hair the way I want. Like,
Do you remember like the first memory you have of that being like your choice of like, oh, I want to do theater or acting or comedy? Or...
I think it was like a talent show. I lost and it was really bad, but I was like, oh no, like I got to redeem
How
myself.
old were you?
I think it was like 8th grade.
Okay.
I sang where I got on stage and I forgot the words. So I just went up there
Oh no.
and I just started like, because the rain and the just like
That must have been so embarrassing.
it was so bad, bro. And my mom,
Did you know it at the time or did it end? You're like, I killed that.
No, I knew. I was panicking. I was on stage like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, this is so bad. And so a few times I've been up there like, oh, this is bad. So I was in the car and the song that I meant to sing on the talent show came on the radio. And I just started singing it in the car, like really, really well. And my mom turned around and was like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. You do that all the time. You do that on stage. Don't sing in my goddamn car. Like,
Don't do a good job in front of me.
Yeah, not now. What the fuck?
Not when we know you sucked at it.
Yeah, like my best friend at the time was dying.
Did you mess up so bad that people were laughing or?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the next day I get back to school, people were like, bro, what happened? You just froze up? Like you just forgot all the shit? Like what? I don't know.
And that's how you realized you should do comedy right there.
I was like, bro, well, I was trying to explain my thought process at the time to other people the next day.
Mhm.
And I was telling the story of what I was thinking and all my thoughts, and everybody was just dying laughing. And I was like, oh, like,
Yeah.
my panicking is funny to you guys.
Yeah. Did you grow up in an apartment or a house?
I'm an apartment baby. Woo! Sorry. And then-
So
I'm
my
an
house
apartment
growing
baby.
up, we got robbed. Did you ever see any robberies at the apartment complex?
I didn't see any robberies or anything like that, but one of my neighbors also had SWAT called on them.
They did?
Yeah. And that's crazy
Your
too.
neighbor in your apartment complex, SWAT showed up?
Well, no, and my aunts, and my
Okay.
aunts out, my aunt and uncles. But there was a kid across the street, and this was like during Trump's first presidency, and he was like a conspiracy theorist and really, really intense. And his house got raided, and he was like of Arab descent, and so everybody was like the whispers of like, I told you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I knew it. And then it kind of like came to find out that he was actually like a Proud Boy. Like he was like going hard for like he was hardcore MAGA.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and everybody like thought he was gonna be like Al Qaeda or like some
Right,
shit, and they were
right.
like, oh, so like they were like caught, you know.
Yeah.
We were like the wrong kind of racist.
Do you remember the first person you met growing up that you're like, oh, this person's cool?
I used to work at Fred Siegel, and I used to sell high-end shoes, and that's one of my favorite jobs. I love that because I love being it's gonna sound terrible. I love people with money, but but I love people with money because I love people who are well-traveled, who are cultured, who've been in a lot of places, who've seen a lot of
Yeah.
things. I love people who are smarter than me and who could like teach me things. And when you're well-traveled and you've seen things, you can have that, you know? So I always love that.
So you met a lady like that?
And she was a black lady, and her hair was bright pink, and she was like very feminine and very girly and was wearing heels and stuff, and like she was basically trying to tell me that like she is dressing the age that I currently was, and that
Mhm.
like I was dressing like I was older. And she was like, we should switch. Like you should have your boobs out. You should be wearing short stuff. You should be wearing heels.
Yeah.
Like you should, be expressing your creativity like visually, like be who you are. And
That's wild. You never know who's going to affect your life. 'Cause,
yeah.
you remember that lady forever over just a couple interactions.
Just free will to be who you
Yeah.
are on the inside. You know what I mean? I had, you know what I mean? Like who I wanted to be when I was adult. And then I saw this woman come in and she was like kind of who I always thought I wanted to be when I was a
Yeah.
kid. And I was like, bro, like you were the embodiment of everything that I thought.
Props to Fred Siegel, customer number 72.
No,
That's
for
awesome.
real. And yeah.
Sadly, I can't believe it. We're out of time already.
Oh, yay.
But before you go, I have 3 questions I always like to ask people because they always have great answers.
Okay.
Number 1, what's in a sentence a memory you have from your childhood, just the first one you think of that makes you happy?
I got in trouble one time at school, and I very rarely got in trouble. But the one time I did, and
What'd you get in trouble for?
I think I got like a bad grade in math or something, and I didn't want to come home and tell my mom. And so one of my friends walked home, and I was like, I'm gonna walk you home, and then I'm gonna walk home, like to kill time, and just like me going through scenarios of like how I'm gonna tell my mom, and just my friend dying and me dying laughing, and just. Like me knowing, like, no, I'm gonna go home and die. Like this is gonna be terrible.
So your happy memory is being afraid of your mom.
Yeah, like me and my friend, like knowing I'm gonna get my ass tore up. Like this is about to be terrible, dog.
That's my new favorite happy memory.
We were laughing, like, bro, like this is about to be really fucking
That's
bad,
awesome.
bro.
I wish I could have been there.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2: if you could go back and give your little self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Do the thing. Do whatever it is early. Like, I didn't really find my personality in, like, till I was, like, late 20s. Which is, like, what I guess is just supposed to happen. But I knew people who who knew who they were at 13 and 14. So I wish that was me. You know what I mean? Like,
Cool.
Try everything that you want to try. Don't let, like, your weight or your, friends or whatever, like, inhibit you and hold you back. Like, do the thing.
Well, I think you figured it out by now. You know you're beautiful and funny and got it all going on, right?
Fine as fuck.
Yeah, right?
No, yeah, thank you.
Question 3. Before people come, I always ask them what their favorite childhood snack was. I'm sure you remember what you said, but what is your favorite childhood snack?
There were 2. It was either the pink and white animal cookies, and then I Googled it, and there's circus. I guess there were circus animal cookies, so it was that. Or this, like, little push-up Mexican candy, this, like, push-up kind of pop, like, pelon pico rico, and, like, came out like hair.
Well, the reason I ask is because I have a gift for you, and it is the pink and white animal circus cookie. So we can't be sad about it.
Oh, no, not a big bag.
We
Oh,
got
no.
And I like to eat one with you and cheers it. That's how we end the podcast every time.
Thank you. Okay.
Should we do it?
Yes.
Crack it open. Let's do it. Head to gladpod.com for more podcasts or to support us on Patreon. Either way, I am so glad that you were here.